Good morning, Grovers. Great to see you again. I need you to gather some items from your house before we begin. I need you to get 5 clean pairs of socks and 2 brown paper bags. If you do not have brown paper bags, the reusable bags are fine. Just make sure those bags can stand up on their end so you can use them as a target to toss into here later. So pause the video as you find those items. Great. Now that you have those items, I want to make sure our socks are all folded the same way. I know a lot of people probably fold their socks like this, but if you don't, I want to show you how to get to where we want to be. So you have your 2 socks together, put them together, and then roll the top down. So it's just like we had before. Now, to be tossing and catching them as easy as possible, you're going to take it and you're going to tuck the toes in and under today. So then it's more like a ball. I just want to make sure we're all having the same equipment since we're not in the gym together. So pause the video as you do those other 4 pairs. Great. So you should have your 5 pairs of socks and your 2 brown paper bags. You're going to set those to the side for me as we warm up. So take those items, set them to the side. And make sure you have a nice clean space on your floor. If you need to, pause the video to give yourself a little bit of space. And welcome back. We're going to start now with our warm-up. So you're going to jog in place. Quiet feet as you go. Moving those arms, just trying to get that heart rate up. You can go fast, you can go slow here, depending on what you got going on. Good. Now we're going to go right into lunges. So I take a big step out, step back, big step out, step back, big step out, and back. Nice and slow and controlled if you need to. Step out, step back. Good, our next one's going to be jumping jacks. So X's and L's, landing nice and quietly. Good, now we're going to go Frankenstein. So I have my hands in front. I'm bringing my feet up to my hands. Good, now I'm going to go right into knee hug. So I pull that knee up and through. I'm staying nice and tall. Bring that knee up, give it a hug. Nice. Now we're going to go grab our toes, so heel back. I'm right here, grabbing my shoelaces or the top of my foot. And our warm up. Nice. Now you're going to go big arm circles. You can march as you do this. Get that full body warm up in. Big arm circles forward and little arm circles forward now. Little fast ones and now big ones backwards. And small ones backwards. All right, that is the end of our warm-up. Now that we're done with our warm-up, I need you to grab 1 pair of socks. First activity is going to be working on a catch, and you're going to throw with your hand up and catch with your palm down. So it's here, catching as fast as you can. As you get the hang of it, goes drop and catch. So my hand's up, palm is down. I want to get 10 with each hand. So I drop, and then I catch. Drop, and I catch. If it's too challenging, you can do it with a little toss. Now, as we're going, if you make a mistake, I need you to have that growth mindset. Mistakes are okay. That's the only way we're going to get better today. So once I get 10 with my right hand, then I'm going to go 10 to my left hand. Remember, palm is up, I'm catching, palm down. So I'm here, toss and catch. Catch with my palm down. Working on that hand-eye coordination. Toss, catch. Whoa. Toss, catch. Palm up, palm down. Palm up, palm down. Get your 10. If you're not done with your 10 catches with either hand, pause the video, play it when you're ready to move on to the next one. Our next activity is going to require 2 pairs of socks. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to toss them at the same time, catch them with your palm down. So when you begin, palm up, and then catch, palm going down on the same time. You're trying to get 15 where you catch both. So I toss them up and down. Palms up, palms down. As you get better, just drop palms up, palms down. Oh, remember, mistakes are okay. It's the only way we're learning and improving today. So palm up, toss, palm down. If you need to, pause the video so we can go on to that next one until you get your 15, then press play again. Next activity requires those two again. You're going to juggle two. So one goes up and then you hand the other one over. So I toss one up, hand the other one, and then I catch. Tossing up. Oh, remember, those mistakes are great. That's the way we're learning and improving. Without mistakes, we're not getting any better. So I toss one up, toss one down. The higher you toss that, the easier it's going to be. The lower you toss it, well, the harder it's going to be. So higher tosses, easier catches. Lower tosses, harder catches. You want to get 10 going each way where you're tossing and catching. Then you want to get 10 the other way where I toss with my other hand and I catch with my other hand. So I toss one and I hand the other. Toss one, hand the other. One goes up. I want to get 10 each way. If you need to, pause the video, play when you're ready to move on today. All right, Grovers, I hope you kept with that and got your catches in. I hope you had that growth mindset the whole time because I know it can be challenging, pushing you outside of your comfort zone. Now we're going to move into our final activity. There are 3 different variations you can do depending on if it's just you, if it's you and a friend or a family member, and if you're going to be inside or outside. So please watch those. Before you watch those demonstrations, you need to make sure you have your 2 brown bags and your 5 pairs of socks. So for this activity, I need my 5 pairs of socks. I can set the extra ones down. Now I also need my brown paper bag. It's right here. It's right in front of the camera. You can't quite see it. So now I want to be at least 4 big steps back. I want to pick up 1. Now I'm going to be tossing them. Especially if I'm inside, I'm point, stepping, underhand toss. It's not a throw. Point, step, throw. If you're right-handed, you step with your left foot, left hand, point. If you are left-handed, point, step, throw. From the front, we go point, step, throw. Now, I'm trying to make 20 pairs of socks into the bag. So when you're doing this, you obviously do it 5 at a time. So I point, step, throw. Made 1 in the bag. Try it again. Point, step, throw. Now, one helpful tip is especially if you're playing inside, set something heavy at the bottom of your bag so it won't keep falling over. So once again, I point, step, throw into the bag. Now, just a quick demonstration for the left hand is point, step, throw, and then finally point, step, throw. Oh. So I made 3 out of 5. I would continue that process until I make 20 total pairs of socks. If you're going to play outside by yourself, I'm going to show you how to set that up. I've got those 5 pairs of socks. Oh, one other insider tip, if you put a book in the bottom, that's really going to help so it won't fall down. It needs to be 5 big steps apart. So I start by 1 bag, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, set the other bag down. Now I'm going to come back to that first bag. I've got a book in that as well. Now I've got my 5 pairs of socks. So I point, step, throw. Made that one right in. Point, step, throw. Oh, came up just a little bit short, no big deal. Point, step, throw. Oh man. Now if you need to fix your bag, if it gets knocked down, that's okay. Point, step, throw. Oh man. I want to fix that bag, give myself a little bit better chance. I'm going to point, step, throw. Now, remember, I'm trying to get 20 total throws. Now, once I have those first 2 in, I can walk down to the other end, gather my socks, and then try it again. So point, step, throw. Oh, point, step, throw. Point, step, throw. Oh, man. This can be a little bit challenging, too. As you can see, I'm having a little bit of trouble today. I'm having that growth mindset, continuing to practice, do my best today. Point, step, throw. So I made 1. I would continue this process till I get to 20 total makes. So if you're going to play by yourself, that is how you're going to play. If you have a partner or a family member that's going to play with you, continue watching today. Now, if you have a family member or a friend that you're going to play with, this is how you do it. You're going to be in a competition to see if you can get 15 or the first person to get to 15. I got Mr. Daoud who's going to help me today, and we're going to play against each other. So he's going to get his 5 throws, and I get my 5 throws, and we're going to see who can get to 15 first. He's going to point, step, and throw. Trying to make it in the bag. Pointing, hand over toe, and he's left-handed as he's throwing. He's keeping that growth mindset. This is a little bit challenging. Make sure the bag stays open. 2 made in 1. Now it's my turn to try with those same 5. So I point, step, throw. Oh, missed just a little bit. Growth mindset. Point, step, throw. So now the score would be 1-4. We continue following this pattern till one of us had 15. I hope you had fun today. I can't wait to see you next time. Make sure you fill out all of the questions in the form. Have a super fantastic day.